know.
It could be. The Major League Baseball playoffs have been announced. Do I have to go through all of this? Wild card, Tigers, Guardians. Winner of that takes on the Mariners. Wild card, Red Sox, Yankees. Winner of that takes on the Blue Jays. Reds, Dodgers. Winner of that takes on the Phillies. And Padres, Cubs. Winner of that takes on the Brewers of Milwaukee. Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny is taking the stage in the biggest stage, really, of all. I mean, I think it is. Arguably, it is.
You're not lying.
No, I think it is. I think it is. I think it's the biggest possible
That's what they say.
stage you could possibly. Yeah, that's what they say. Amelia Earhart used to say that. He recently wrapped up a residency in Puerto Rico, and he's been announced as the Super Bowl halftime show performer. I think this surprised some people. Adele was like the smoke and mirrors. She's not gonna do it.
No.
It was Adele, just so people would stop talking about Bad Bunny. I still thought it would be Taylor. I don't know why it's not Taylor. I think Taylor's pregnant.
I never thought it would be Taylor because I think there's too many things up in the air with him still playing, and I think that she will want to do it when it comes either to Nashville or New York or something. It didn't feel right, but I did believe the Miley rumors. I think that she could have done it.
There's not going to be a Nashville Super Bowl.
Ever? You don't think they'll ever hold it there?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I think he might be done. I think this might be it for him.
Yeah, and I think once he's done, then she'll maybe consider it.
But I would think she would do it on his, sayonara, do it now and his final season. And what
it's going really sad,
though. Well, it's not going well, but what if they somehow make the Super Bowl? I don't know. Anyway, Bad Bunny, Super Bowl halftime show.
Period.
Tropical storm Imelda is going to turn away from the U.S. The tropical storm is expected to become a hurricane by late today or tomorrow after moving across the Bahamas. The National Hurricane Center says the system is expected to take a sharp left turn away from the southeastern U.S., but rainfall totals of up to 6 inches are likely in parts of the coastal Carolinas. Hurricane Umberto is also churning in the Atlantic and will create some high surf along the coast. The tropical storm watch is already in effect for the east coast of Florida for Imelda. This is absolutely frightening, but a delivery app driver in Texas was able to help save a hostage held in a room after receiving an order from the man holding this person hostage. And the order consisted of garbage bags, zip ties, bleach, and a hatchet.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
So the DoorDash driver, which you were once one, Jason, saw this and was like, hold on a second. When the driver arrived at the hotel, he told the manager about the order. The police were called. Officers arrived, and the hostage was able to escape the room. A crisis negotiator was able to get the man to surrender peacefully. He was arrested and charged with aggravated kidnapping.
That's the killer starter pack.
Right,
if you're
that's
trying to kill,
what I'm saying.
You need one of each of those.
That's what I mean. Garbage bag. I've watched a lot of Dateline, probably all of them. Garbage bag, zip ties, bleach, and a hatchet.
Not great.
Oh, no.
Not a great look.
No.
My guy.
No, so anyway, probably saved this person's life. Who knows what was going to happen with that. The happiest state in the U.S. You want to know who it is? It's one of the most expensive states. At the very top is Hawaii, where life satisfaction soars thanks to stunning beaches, tight-knit communities, and a laid-back lifestyle. Of course, paradise comes at a cost. Housing and everyday expenses are sky high. Other states making the happiness top 10 include Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Colorado. Each has its perks: strong economies, excellent health care, low crime rates, and abundant outdoor activities. Minnesota and Wisconsin offer solid health care and community life without breaking the bank. North Dakota and Iowa combine affordability with low crime and strong local ties. Massachusetts and Colorado shine with jobs and culture, but living in Boston or Denver can be expensive. Also in scary news today, the CEO of OpenAI predicts that artificial intelligence will surpass human intelligence by 2030, with significant advancements expected by 2026. So we got 5 years, guys. Matt 4 and change. He notes that while current models like GPT-5 excel in specific tasks, they still lag behind humans in areas requiring intuition and creativity. He anticipates that AI will eventually automate 30 to 40% of human jobs, and emphasizes the importance of aligning AI development with human values to prevent unintended consequences. He foresees, this is a lot of words, the emergence of AI hardware resembling a family of devices that could transform personal computing. Basically, we got 5 years. We got 4 years and some change.
Give or take.
And also, this is for you too, Pauline. I'm basically just tailoring this to you this morning.
Well, I appreciate that.
Amelia Earhart, Bad Bunny,
Oh my
and now
God.
this. A new study
Yes.
found that people are more likely to cheat or act dishonestly when they let AI handle tasks instead of doing them themselves.
So what are we saying here? Like,
What we're saying is what I just said.
well, are we talking about like cheating, like in like tasks, like daily, like I don't know, I'm writing an email, or cheating like on your spouse? Like, which one are we talking?
Well,
because both
I
can be
mean,
done. I think on
maybe
AI.
in life, experiments showed that the type of AI matters. The more control and flexibility people had over the AI, the more they were likely to cheat. AI tends to follow instructions without moral judgment, making it easier for people to do things that they wouldn't do themselves or ask a human to do. In short, using AI can make people feel morally distant and more willing to bend the rules. And I know you use AI for everything from writing captions to therapy.
That is correct. All of the above.
And again, you know how I feel about therapy, AI or otherwise. It's going to give you, especially AI though, it's going to give you feedback based on what you tell it. And I think most people tell their version of the story unless there's someone trained to get the other side out of them, which a human therapist would do.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like people do that anyway, but I think on the other side, AI is not going to challenge you the way a therapist would.
If I sit on a couch with a therapist for a long time and everything's everyone else's fault, then I think the therapist could be like, now hold on a second.
They'll challenge you.
Now hold on
and
a
I
minute.
love that.
But if you just type into AI, Javi did this again, then AI is going to be like, Javi's a moron. Javi's a mean person. Javi's, and I don't know if that's true, but you're only telling AI what you think happened in your AI therapeutic journey.
Sometimes my therapist is not available at the moment that I need to vent or get advice, so that's where I go.
I think it's the same way about getting professional or romantic advice from friends and family. I don't think that's a good source. I mean, they can listen to you. Right, it's obviously a trusted source, but I feel like if you're asking friends and family for professional advice, they're just going to tell you, "Oh, stick it to them, stick it to them." Yeah, that's their fault. Yeah, you know what? They should give you everything you're asking for. But most of those people have zero idea what they're talking about. Like if somebody were to call me about any other kind of business and be like, "You think I should get a raise?" I'll be like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Right. What kind of question is that?
You're Steve. I love you. Like, Steve, how come I can't believe they're not just opening the bank, backing up the Brinks truck? What are you talking about? Tell them to stick it to them. But then, like, you're giving advice. You're encouraging your friends, or like somebody calls and says, "So and so upset me." Dump them. Or like, oh my God, what a jerk, But like you're only telling them the information that's pertinent to the answer that you're probably trying to get out of them. And then people come in all armed, like I'm going to get them. But then they don't know what they're talking about.
I'm going to get them.
Right. It's National Coffee Day, and I haven't had enough yet. It sounds like I may have, but don't worry. I've got 2 gallons left to drink. The Entertainment Report after Rose in 2 minutes.
Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
It's whatever you like. Turn this up until it's
Fred Show.
Like Freddie just mentioned, Bad Bunny has been announced as the headliner for the 2026 Super Bowl 60 halftime show from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. I'm so happy for him. The announcement was made at halftime of the Cowboys-Packers game yesterday. This actually marks Bad Bunny's second Super Bowl appearance following his 2020 cameo alongside Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. The halftime show, of course, is produced by Rock Nation, the entertainment company founded by Jay-Z, which has partnered with the NFL since 2019 to oversee live music events and social justice initiatives. We needed that partnership. Jay said, what Benito has done and continues to do for Puerto Rico is truly inspiring. So he's always given him his flowers for that. It's going to be really, really cool to see. And as for my theory that Taylor Swift may be waiting for a Nashville Super Bowl, the Super Bowl could happen in Nashville as early as 2029 or 2030. I looked it up following the scheduled completion of the new Nissan Stadium in 2027. Governor Bill Lee says he's already submitted a letter of interest to the NFL for the 2029 game as the city aims to become a frequent host for major events. They have, already this music population in city and ton of things there, and then their hotel infrastructure is growing. So it seems like he's trying to do it in 2029, and
that'll be the last year before AI takes over, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go out with a bang.
Okay.
Taylor doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
I would go out happy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay.
And the cameos would be fun. So many people there. Speaking of Taylor, of course, she was spotted being hidden this time by multiple umbrellas landing in town for Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding. I just was trying to zoom in and get a peek of her. The pair were married on Saturday in a very intimate ceremony at the Seacrest Nursery in Santa Barbara, California. The wedding was, of course, packed by a ton of people that we know. Her Only Murders in the Building co-stars Steve Martin, Martin Short. Like I said, Taylor was there. She wore a custom Ralph Lauren white gown. She looked beautiful with a floral halter neck, and Benny also wore Ralph a suit. And they started dating in 2023, nearly a decade after having first crossed paths when Benny produced a number of tracks for her 2015 album Revival. He also used to be very good friends with Justin Bieber, who she dated, which is kind of wild. And lastly, Jennifer Lopez was on CBS Sunday Morning saying her divorce was the best thing that ever happened to her.
When you were doing this, it was such a hard time in your personal life. How did you manage to deal with that?
Barely.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was a tough time.
Yeah.
It was a really tough time.
And Ben Affleck is also one of the producers
He
of
is.
it, right?
The movie wouldn't have been made if it wasn't for him and Artist Equity. It was like the best and the worst of times, in a way. Because it was every moment on set and every moment I was doing this role, I was so happy. And then it was like, back home, it was not great. And it was just like, oh, how do I reconcile this? But you get through it. And, honestly, I have to say, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because it changed me. It didn't change me. It helped me grow in a way that I needed to grow. Become more self-aware. I'm a different person now than I was last year, I think.
Yeah, she was
a year and a half ago.
Orange drink bag of chips girl before, but now, she's different now.
My hope is for, as a J-Lo fan, that she can get to learn herself a little bit, maybe be alone for a slight period of time. My girl loves love.
Did she marry him twice? Were they married?
They were engaged, broke it off, and then got married.
Okay.
So they were just really, that thing where you wonder if it would have worked with somebody back in the past?
I know that thing.
You know that thing? So they really...
It never does. It never does.
They found out in a very expensive way. Like, they really committed and did it just so they were sure. And now
I used to do this all the time.
Really?
In my 30s. Oh, yeah. Like, I'd date someone, casually, and then a year or two later, I'd look them up again. If they were single, we'd try it again. Or I dated someone in my 20s more seriously, and then in my 30s, I'd be, it had to have been me. It had to have been. I was the problem. Like, I was focused on other stuff. And then the exact same issues would end up the same.
What'd you always learn?
So I don't think, and I'm sure there are examples. Someone will text and go, no, but I dated someone, then 20 years later we, reunited, and then now we're happily maybe together. Maybe. But I don't know that I think that revisiting old flames is
I agree.
Going back through the storage unit is the way to find the love of your life. Because I feel like sometimes it just is or it isn't. You don't think so?
I don't know. Nelly and Ashanti seem to be making it work. They smile all day. So
I'll tell
maybe
you
it
why.
will work.
Why it worked because all the stuff he was texting her in a spreadsheet. Okay, she didn't get any of them. So all the nasty stuff he said during
Right.
fights and stuff, she never
She
saw
never
any
got
of
it,
it
yeah.
because he was texting her in a spreadsheet. If you know, you know.
Okay, you can type the Fred Show on demand if you want to catch up on anything you missed from the show on the free iHeartRadio app.
Someone texted, "Who heard Fred?" The amount of times he talks about people only hearing one side of the story and judging. No, as it pertains to AI, yeah. And we did a whole story about it. We did a whole story about AI is only going to spit out what you give it because it doesn't know. It doesn't know you
The more you feed it, the stronger it gets. That's all I'm gonna say.
with the information that you give it.
I said what I said.
Yeah, no. Maybe it's been a theme lately because I've seen it a lot lately, where people are like, I think it's true. I think it's true. I think I think people need to get advice from impartial / educated people. Like I think if you really want someone to tell you the truth, sure, everyone's got the friend who will tell you the truth, but I think most of our friends want what's best for us and will probably give it to us in the perspective that most benefits us based on the information that they're given or the perspective that they have, which may not be the whole story. So I think it can be dangerous.
It can be.
Do you go to who do you go to for relationship advice with Big Tim?
Y'all, the 13 social media. I tell
Like
it all. Dear
But
blog.
your sister, is your sister someone like if you have a fight with Big Tim and you went to her, is she somebody who could say, now hold on a minute, like now Kiki, now Makitha,
Right.
now Makitha.
I love my sister, but I think when it comes to me, there is no impartial. He
Yeah.
is wrong. Same with my brother.
Okay.
Tim will always be wrong.
See, and I think that's probably true with a lot of people. So, but you know that at least.
Yeah, I know that. Now, my friend Portia, she'll tell me the truth. She keeps it real.
Yeah, we all need that person that will like actually tell us the truth. And what's funny is sometimes that person like is a hard call to make because it's like I know because there's always that part of you in an argument that knows that like I did do this one thing.
Oh yeah, you know when you take it too far. That's when you got to start crying.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, see now, you guys, it is so true and it is not fair.
No, do not make us look like we do that, Kiki. I do not fake cry.
Oh my God, it is.
I know
That
me
is
when
so.
I'm wrong,
Oh
baby.
my gosh.
I'm like, oh, I didn't get to the crossroad and I'm wrong. What do I do next?
Oh,
Cry.
it's so true. And I'm not saying all women do it, but I know people that do. And like I grew up with a mom and I grew up with a sister and for whatever reason, you start crying and I just can't anymore. Like I could be 100% in the right. I could be fighting for my life from the perspective of 100% correct. And you start crying and I'm just like, oh my God, forget about it. It's so unfair.
No, you start crying back. Take your power back.
That's all. Still crying.
Now we both crying.
Do you ever do this?
Yes. Sometimes.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
I mean, come on, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
So you and Javi are arguing about something,
Yeah.
and then and like he's probably in the right, or you're behind in the argument, and so you just start crying.
I cry every day.
And then what does he do? Did you do it on purpose though?
Yeah.
And so you play it up a little bit.
Yeah,
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I gotta pull it out of like as my weapon box.
Yep.
Like,
Your weapon box,
my
yeah.
toolbox.
Like I
weapon box.
cry, but I'm crying on like it's not
Frustration?
like it's not fake. It's happening, and I can't control it.
And what does he do when you start doing that? Does he back down?
No, the fight gets worse because I have crocodile tears. He's like, I'm not falling for it. And it just gets worse. It just,
You ever-
used it.
yeah,
You
then
ever
I
heard
would've
the
been
story
hungry.
about the boy that cried wolf? You ever heard that story?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You're the boy. I am the little boy.
That's pretty funny. You've done it so many times, and he's like, "Ain't working.
Right?
Yeah.
Ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no, my man knows.
Ain't gonna work." Oh, bless
Next
your
to
heart.
Gigi, we both cried.
Bless your heart. It's amazing. We'll do vlogs next after Sabrina Carpenter in 3 minutes. Then a new waiting by the phones on the Fred Show. Glad you're here.
You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Oh, outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished? Didn't know we started. It's all just so familiar, baby.
exception. Text 855-591-1035. When I was 14, I met my husband. He had a huge crush on me, and we never got together. 20 years later, he had 3 kids, and I have 1, and we got together. We've been together for 5 years. Happily, it can happen. I stand corrected.
I love that.
You're 14, and now you're 34. I do think that's possible.
Yeah.
But they
because
also didn't date in the past. They just
that's
knew
true.
each other.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
But I mean, if you dated in high school and then you reconnect in your 30s or 40s, I would argue that that's different than if you dated 4 years ago, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and then you reconnect. Unless somebody made a grave error and you're willing to forgive them and you believe that they won't do it again. But I think stylistically, person to person, you are who you are.
Yep.
And so unless you're willing to overlook something that you've determined about another person that it makes it, a disconnect, then I don't think it changes. But the person, if I met somebody from high school now, I would like to leave them a different person. I hope.
Yeah, they talk better than they type.
Talk about it.
These are the radio blogs on The Fred Show.
Like we're writing in our diaries, except we say them aloud. We call them blogs. Kiki.
Yo.
Man, it's like wedding, your wedding, someone else's wedding.
I know Selena had a wedding. I'm like,
how was it? Was it nice?
Goodness. Oh, the caviar. Honey.
Yeah.
It was fabulous. It was Taylor was there. I told her y'all said hey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I told her y'all said hey. She said get ready for Friday.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
it was
they've
crazy.
been ready. They're already in line at Target.
We stay ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor. I almost called you Taylor. Kaylin was bumping a Taylor playlist this morning.
Oh yeah.
iHeartRadio app.
It's real out here.
Yeah. Jason's
Sorry.
live right now from the Target parking
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I'm first in line, baby. Oh, second.
And then he's also paid some teenagers at several others.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You
To pick
know.
up
He did a
merch
hey
for him.
mister, but for Taylor.
Call my sources.
Exactly.
Oh, well, dear blog. So, yes, I went to another wedding, or I went to a wedding this weekend on Friday, and I had such an amazing time. So, shout out to Terrence and Tyler. They had a beautiful wedding. Like, it was great. It was on a rooftop in the city. It was just everything.
Now, was this the wedding where Big Tim was in full, that was the most of Big Tim I've ever seen.
I know.
I saw his, I could get his fingerprints out of that video.
Isn't it crazy?
Kept her word.
Big time Big Tim sighting.
I went Instagram official this weekend.
Yes.
Which is wild.
Clearly.
After 7 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he was sitting next to me as I made the post, and he saw an emoji over his face, and he thought it was the funniest thing. And I was like, you have been an emoji for 6 years. You don't know that? But so that was wild. He did make my Instagram this weekend. That's how much fun I was having at this wedding, having a time. But I did notice for the bride and groom, they had an actual registry, which I thought was a very rare thing in today's time. You don't really see that anymore, where they actually wanted a vacuum or a set of towels and sheets.
Silverware or whatever, yeah.
So I spent yesterday shopping through their registry to find out what I would buy. And I was like, this is kind of rare because most couples now just want money. They don't want a vacuum.
How old are they?
In their late 30s.
Oh, that's interesting.
Usually the registry is for the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody buys off of that for the shower, and then, or if you can't go to the wedding or something, and then typically cash is for the wedding is how I do it.
Oh, so did I do it wrong?
No,
I bought a
girl.
vacuum.
No.
See,
Any
and my mom would tell you never cash
Yeah,
ever.
it's
It's
different.
generational.
Yeah.
My mom would say always buy from the registry, never give cash ever. It's rude.
Really?
That's what my mom thinks.
Okay.
And that's how I was raised growing up. But I think now the trend has become money only.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I had my little cash ready to pan out, but I didn't see a cash box. But I went on their website, and it had a full registry with stuff that they selected. And I was like, I like this.
A gift is a gift. They'll love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I think it makes sense, especially if the people are young, because you probably need the blender and the toaster and the vacuum and whatever else. But I mean, if you're getting married at 40, I would assume you already have that stuff. So I can see then why you might want the money or nothing.
Right. Oh,
Depending,
hold on now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who don't want nothing?
Right.
Well, I don't know. If I got married at this age, I don't know that I would expect anyone to give me anything, because it's you don't. My
You still
friends,
would, though.
I don't need my friends to give me money, and I don't need a blender. So and I'm, you know what I mean. And I'm the one paying for the wedding because I'm a grown up. So I don't know. I guess it's just for me. At this stage of my life, I would feel weird.
Well, I'm assuming Helena is going to want to throw you a shower.
Oh, girl, we doing all
Okay,
the,
so you will have a registry.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then people will also give you cash if that's their thing, and both will be great.
What's the random thing Big Tim will try and get on the registry? 'Cause I feel like my buddies always, when they used to do this, the first or second time. I guess it was only the only time I've seen registries was for first weddings.
I just got my friend a Nintendo for her registry.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
That's
They
a
walk
great
around
one.
with that gun, and then there was all. If you look at a registry, I feel like there's always like one or two items that you're like, homeboy snuck that in.
Yeah.
Like he walked by the PlayStation, beep, you know, and just whatever. You know what I mean? Like just to see if he could get away with it.
Nice. I don't know. He would probably ask for like some type of electric charger situation. Like he's always ready for like chargers. It's weird. I don't know. He always got a pocket
Like
full of
phone
electricity.
chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like a power pack or something.
Wait, hold on. He's always got a pocket full of electricity.
Hell no.
Yes.
He's going to be like every guy at the shower that comes later, and then when you see the bride, if you're going to open gifts in front of people, open something that you put on the registry to look at the guy who's like,
Smiling
I picked that one. Like that one was up because usually the guys aren't allowed to pick a lot.
Okay.
So they get very excited if you get a gift from their picks. It's cute.
See, that's what I mean. Like you look at the list, like the Target registry, and it's like I don't know, towels, pillows, candle. I don't know. You know, I'm making the plates. I'm making the stuff up, and then a Makita drill.
Right.
You know, and it's like
What?
you know a table saw, and you're like, you snuck that one in, or you know, like some video game or something random, and
Nice
it's like.
speakers for the TV.
Right, he's like, Sonos, and you're like, okay, I know how this
Get the
happened.
man his speakers.
Yeah. Waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? It's new and next.
More Fred Show next.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club.
actively planning me.
It's a concept of a plan.
Well, someone's got to pay for it, so they need to plan to pay for it. But anyway, you're like, oh, really? Yeah. And guess who gets to put it together? You. But anyway, long story short, we're going to a place called Crete on Friday, and this we just announced this, right? And this is why I am the way I am, guys. I just want you to know this is why I am the way I am. This is the text.
But just to say, like, after a lot of planning for Jason, like, it's very difficult to find places, and he puts a lot of work into it. It takes a lot of time, and then we also do research on where the 13 may reside. So there's a lot of work that goes into this.
Well, yeah, there's been a lot. Yes,
we're
there's
very
a lot
excited.
and more importantly, we're trying to get to every place as we do
Right.
this. So, as a person who lives in Crete, this place is where we're going is terrible, and two, you're expecting way too much of the city if you think that people are actually going to show up.
Wow, so encouraging. So welcome.
Thank you. So thank you for waking up this morning and thinking, I know, I'm going to just crush their dreams.
Put it in your coffee.
Because we're excited to like hit the road and meet everybody who's like kind enough to tune in every morning, like, because it really means a lot to us, and your loyalty is very important to us, and so that's what we're going to try and hit. I'm going to Minot. We already know that.
Yes.
I am attending. I'm going, even if I have to set the thing up myself.
Minot Michael.
I'm going. Minot Michael will be there.
The man of Minot.
Before it gets freezing cold, I'll be there. Norfolk, I'm going. West Palm, I'm going. I'm everywhere.
I'm going to West
I don't
Palm.
care if I have to say, bro, yeah. I don't. You know what? No, you're going to Minot. I'm going to West Palm. That's how this is going to go. That's how this is going to go. I don't care if I have to set up in front of a Wawa myself and just eat a sandwich and say hi with a little sign, 5 cents for what was it? Was it a little Snoopy thing? Relationship advice, 5 cents or whatever, psychological advice. Anyway, so yeah, so thank you for that. So anyway, if you live in Crete, Illinois, I really hope to see you on Friday, because I have a feeling, I just have maybe this person's exactly right. Maybe it will just be us talking to ourselves all morning, and so be it.
But you know what? We'll have a fun time doing it.
We certainly will.
Okay.
We certainly will. But you guys, this is why I am the way I am, because we're just here trying to do a good job, trying to get out and meet people and shake hands and literally kiss babies, because we're grateful for all of you and feature some local businesses, and that's what we get.
Right.
So sure, come on by.
Prove them wrong, South Suburbs.
Or don't.
Prove this guy wrong.
Because I don't know if you've realized this is about us, but we'll entertain ourselves.
Right, and there's a bar, so I mean, it's fine.
But yeah, this is why I am the way I am. It's guys, Jason built. We came up with this idea, and Jason did this hard work, and we're going to be there, and all this stuff. And this is exciting, and there's logistics, and yay, your live show, and then it's no one's going to come.
And he goes twice to every spot. Like, he goes and checks it out. He does a line check, then he goes to entertain you all.
I was there multiple times, and it is not awful. So they're very nice people, and the food looks amazing.
Thanks for all your
And then
work.
we have a response. I don't mean to crush your dreams. The town crushes mine daily. Oh, well, you know what? I hope you have a fantastic day.
What did your town do to you?
I hope you have a great day.
You can move.
I really do. I want everyone to have a wonderful day, but especially the person who's telling us that no one's going to come to our lemonade stand. Waiting by the phone is new. And next, why did somebody get ghosted? Showbiz Shelly, $400. Kiki's Court is coming up. Bump.
Girl, not in my guest room.
And if you want to know where else we're going on the tour, if you're in the Chicagoland area, then the Instagram, Fred Show Radio. The Entertainment Report's coming up too. What's in there?
Oh my goodness. We need to protect Dolly Parton. That's all I'll say for that. Also, Hollywood to Nashville. It's happening.
Okay. Good. Anyway, so we'll be there on Friday by ourselves, maybe. Back in 3 minutes. date number 2 and nothing.
That's right. That sums it up.
All right, we're going to call her now. Good luck.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jessica?
Yeah, this is she.
Hi, Jessica. Good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling for the Fred Show, the morning radio show. The whole crew is here. I have to tell you that we are on the radio right now, and I would need your permission to continue with the call. Can we chat for just a second? You can hang up anytime.
All right. This is so weird.
I know, but it's okay. We're calling on behalf of a guy named Miles who reached out to us, and he shared that he had met you, and you guys went on a date recently.
Yeah, we did.
So what happened with him? Because, the way that he describes things is that he liked you, and I guess you guys had drinks, and he felt the conversation was good, and at least good enough that, there would be a second date, but he says that you haven't responded to him at all. So what happened?
All right. Well, I don't know exactly what, he told you about this date, but he said we were going out for drinks at, like, his spot. He said bring a bathing suit. I got really excited. I didn't know what his spot was, a swimsuit. Like, I got very excited. I didn't know what I was getting into. He just gave me an address, didn't say exactly where to meet, just the address.
He told you that you were going for drinks and gave you an address and told you to bring a swimsuit?
Yeah, so vague. I'm very excited. I think like it's going to be some like super snazzy hotel or something. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I thought like maybe a speakeasy, something
with a pool.
Something.
Sounds
I don't know.
Yeah,
right?
Wet and wild.
Okay, all right. So a swimsuit date at a random address. Okay, so you wound up in an apartment complex pool. No, where did you wind up?
I mean, it could have been that, yes. But I get there, I pull up, and it's his gym. A gym. So
he had you meet him at a 24-hour fitness then?
I mean, it was a bougie gym, but like drinks were like a smoothie. The swimsuit was so we could go in the hot tub. Like I showed up dressed in heels. I thought it was going to be a spiffy like hotel or something. I don't know.
So homeboy had you at a Planet Fitness on day 1.
24 hours.
No judgment zone though, which is cool. Wow. All right. And so you proceeded. I mean, go in there and get in the hot tub and have a banana smoothie or something? I mean, is that what the date was?
Yeah. I mean, it was cute, but just not at all what I expected. And, like, just say we're going to the gym.
Now, there are some like gyms that are kind of country club-ish. It depends where you live, but some cities have really fancy ones. But I guess a little warning about that, and some have actual bars in them too. So that would be something. But like this wasn't that. This was a gym, but an elevated gym.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, Miles, you didn't tell us about the fact that you asked her to show up at Planet Fitness. Which is nothing wrong with that. But that's not a date.
It's not a Planet Fitness. like my gym is fancy. Like I'm just saying, like I don't know that you could even afford a tour there. Based on how much I pay.
She posed. You hear that? She posed. You don't have any money. Yeah. Okay. Well, and way to do some charity work then, Miles. Nice of you.
Right.
Look, I'm just saying, like you could have ordered food there too. Like you didn't have to stick to a smoothie. Like there were a lot of other options.
Do they have a kale salad there that is unbelievable at this place? You've never had anything like it.
He didn't specify it. He didn't order food. I was just going with the flow. It was my first gym date, I guess. I didn't.
I mean, at least he didn't like try and get you on the treadmill or something. I mean, or try and get you to do some aerobics or something. I mean, it's a strange venue, and he should have given you a heads up to what to expect.
Yeah.
But he says it's a fancy place though. So there.
Yeah, so fancy I can't afford it. So
yeah.
Don't take me to a gym ever.
Yeah, I again.
Not on a date.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Right. I might.
Oh, really?
You'd be down for this?
I've had a lot of first dates at Steamworks.
Okay.
Now, Jason.
Well, that's not a gym.
There's one on the third floor.
There's some working out that takes place there. If you know, you know, but that's a very different experience. Yeah, honestly, even if it were like a nice kind of thing, like a club or something, I would still want a heads up as to what we're doing exactly. Because, she got all dressed up thinking that, I don't know what she thought, but
right.
That is a weird place to take someone, Miles. Have you done this before?
It was my first time.
Yeah, maybe it's the last. Maybe we don't do that again.
Taking a shot.
Yeah.
I was just trying to bring her into a part of my world. You know what I mean? Like stuff that I enjoy, things like that. And
I mean, you guys could have played like pickleball or something, and maybe that takes place there. And then, but I don't know, like an activity involved. There's a lot of ways to set this up, and I don't really think you did that. It's a little strange to go hang out in the public gym hot tub on the first date. Jason doesn't think that's strange at all.
Not strange at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was.
He's been there, done that.
Okay. Well, sometimes romance blossoms there. I don't. Yeah.
Sometimes. Well, something blossoms. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, look, would you like to go out with Miles again, Jessica? What if we choose a neutral location that doesn't require any kind of membership, and we'll pay for it? Dinner, drinks, just traditional.
No, I'm not interested. He doesn't need a free meal. He can pay for it.
He's got a fancy gym membership. He's very fancy.
He's better than us.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's true. I think he goes to Equinox. I think that's what it was.
Does he live there? Yeah. I heard Lifetime Fitness, but.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know.
Still $50 a month.
I don't know anything about that.
I can't relate, honey.
Miles, she's not interested, man. I'm sorry, but maybe we just next time we sort of frame this all differently, or maybe we don't do that at all.
All right, I appreciate the advice, and I'm just glad to know what was going on. So.
Okay, well, all's well that ends well. Jessica, good luck to you. Miles, good luck to you as well.
Thank you.
The Entertainment Report is next. $400 for Showbiz Shelley in the showdown. If you can beat her in 5 questions, that money is yours. It's the Fred Show.
Pay the toll to the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor-una-na. Abracadabra, morta-bugada. Abracadabra, abra-una-na. In a tongue she said, devil love tonight. Choose the road on the west side as the dust flies. Watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling. Use your passion. No return. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life.
Sweet Instagram post yesterday, Miss Dolly Parton told fans that she's struggling with some health problems, writing, "Doctors tell me I must have a few procedures." Of course, she cracked a joke at her own expense, telling doctors it must be time for her 100,000-mile checkup. However, these procedures, which she joked again, are not plastic surgery, will prevent her from preparing for her Vegas residency shows. And so they've decided to move the dates. She was also clear that she's not retiring, but says she thinks God's just telling her to slow down a little bit, and she'll be working on a few projects while still in Nashville. It's worth noting Dolly has had a lot to deal with this year, including the passing of her longtime husband, Carl Dane. Since 6 of Dolly's December concerts are now being moved to September of next year. So if you were going to go, you have plenty of time to check flights, hotel rooms, and more, and move it, which I appreciate. She called it pretty early. Tom Holland shared an update on his health after suffering that mild concussion on set for Spider-Man Brand New Day while filming on location in Scotland. He shared photos from a charity event for his nonprofit back in London on Instagram with the caption, "I'm sorry I had to leave early, but I'm feeling better and I'm on the mend." Spider-Man Brand New Day is the 4th installment to have him play the superhero, by the way. Snoop Dogg is returning to NBC's Winter Olympics coverage for the 2026 Milan Cortina Games. He will visit events, as you saw him do before, meet athletes and their families, and give his take on the day's top stories in a little segment called Snoop's Greatest Hits. As you know, he was more than a hit at the Paris Olympics, scoring even 2 sports Emmys, which is crazy. The 2026 Games will start February 6th, and NBC will broadcast them, of course, on TV as well as Peacock. And lastly, Nicole Kidman plans to bring more film and TV production to Nashville in partnership with her close friend Reese Witherspoon. While speaking at the Nashville Film Festival, she said that she wants to expand the entertainment industry in the city, highlighting the untapped potential for production and the quality of local crews and talent. She also emphasized the welcoming nature of the city, which has made her feel like she's at home since her move in 2008. So I didn't know. Well, I guess that makes sense. She's with K-Thub, and but she loves Nashville, and so they're going to bring some more stuff over there, which is awesome. If you missed any part of our show from today or any other day and you want to catch up, you can do so by typing The Fred Show on Demand on the free iHeartRadio app. And please set us as a preset. It really helps.
$400. Showbiz Shelley in the Showdown. 5 pop culture questions. 6-game win streak, over 1,000 wins, only 73 losses. If you want to take her on, 855-591-1035. Call now. We'll play next. Kiki's Court is coming up. We'll get to the fun fact and biggest stories of the day. Those are coming up too. It's the Fred Show. Call now if you can beat Showbiz Shelley.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. But what a shame the poor groom's bride is all. Shh. I
like with wood and stuff. I'm like, what are you? How on earth? Like it looks so satisfying. I just don't have it. I simply.
It's the time, right? It's a lot of time. Some of these things take a lot of time. That's the problem.
I simply don't have it. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Ashley, a fun fact about you is.
Oh, a fun fact about me is I'm a twin. I have a twin brother.
You have a twin brother. What's his name?
His name is Anthony.
Which one of you is better looking?
Obviously me.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously. No doubt about it. I'm always hearing people say that Ashley's better looking than Anthony. Everyone's always saying that, but I just had to ask. Yeah. So 5 questions, $400 is the prize. Shelly has won 1,061 times, only lost 73 times, and 6 straight wins for the Shells. Let's go. Good luck, guys.
All right, girl. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
All right, here we go, Ashley. Off to the sound booth. Poof, Showbiz. Shelly, can I hear the questions? Question number 1. Tom Holland says he's on the mend and ready to return to set after getting a concussion last week. Which superhero is he playing in the movie?
Spider-Man.
Which actress, pop star, and beauty mogul married a music producer over the weekend?
3.
Ooh.
2.
Selena Gomez and Vinnie Blanco.
Singer Mark McGrath reportedly got mooned on a flight. True or false? Mark is in third eye blind.
True.
We are officially less than 5 days out from Taylor Swift's 12th studio album. What's it called?
3.
A 2.
Where you been?
Yes.
Where you been? I bet Anthony knew that one.
Oh my God.
And Love Island USA star Iris Kendall has a birthday today. Name one of the 2 winners from the most recent season of the show.
Oh,
3.
Nick.
What?
Nick?
Oh,
man.
Oh, they're great, but they weren't winners.
Yeah, no, a lot of people talking about Nick and whomever. No, you got a 2. You got a 2.
They're the winners in my eyes, I guess.
I agree.
Well, we didn't ask that. We didn't ask who the winners in your eyes were. Okay. 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Tom Holland says.
yes.
Well, I'm glad you're ready, Ashley. But you already went. You already had a turn, Ashley. Now it's Shelly's turn.
Right.
Tom Holland says he's on the mend and ready to return to set after getting a concussion last week. Which superhero is he playing in the movie?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, which actress, pop star, and beauty mogul married a music producer over the weekend?
Selena Gomez.
Yeah. Singer Mark McGrath reportedly got mooned on a flight. True or false? Mark is in third eye blind.
That's false.
That is false. And for some reason, Third Eye Blind is making a comeback on TikTok. Like, they're all over the place.
First of all, they never left.
Well, they were never on TikTok. I never saw them on TikTok until like 2 weeks ago.
All right.
And now they're all over the place. We're officially less than 5 days out from Taylor Swift's 12th studio album. What's it called?
The Life of a Showgirl.
Yes, and Love Island USA star Iris Kendall has a birthday today. Name one of the 2 winners from the most recent season of the show.
Obviously, it is Johnny.
Johnny.
Yes.
Not enough people are talking about Johnny from Love Island.
Right?
Maya or Brian is what we're looking for. Still a 4 and
Johnny.
still a win. Ashley, I'm sorry you're going to have to say it. My name is Ashley. I got showed up on the showdown. You know the rest.
I'm Ashley. I got showed up on the showdown, and I could not hang with the gorillas.
I had to turn Ashley down because, this is the side commentary. I love Ashley, but you, Ashley, you can't hang. Neither can your brother, Anthony. Neither one of you can hang with the gorilla.
Shout out to John and them.
John and them. John and them. Ashley, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
Stay right there. All right. Shelly?
Johnny was on the other island, I think. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought he was going to win, but I bet on him because you know me, I'm always betting on stuff.
Right.
Anything I can gamble on.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm sorry, that's Kaylin. I got confused. 7 straight wins, 450, win number 1,062. We'll do it again tomorrow, Shelly.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, good. We'd like it if you'd come back, all right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Go fix the dishwasher. And that was in reference to something else she said, okay?
My cold heart is finally melting. I move from the east to the west when I finally think it might be helping. I confess I'm not that versatile, say I'm good, but I might be in denial. Takes one call, and that undoes the dial. Baby, I tried to call you off like a bad habit. Tried to call you off like a bad habit, but I keep coming back like a revolving door. Say I don't want you less, but I just want you more. Say I keep coming back like a revolving door. Say I don't want you less, but I just want you more, Shut it down. That I tried, then you come around. Put me good, put me up, then I gotta move down. That I get from the gym to your couch. Oh, how? Baby, I tried to call you off like my bad habit. Tried to call you off like a bad habit, but I keep coming back like a revolving door. Say I don't want you less, but I just want you more. Say I keep coming back like a revolving door. Say I don't want you less, but I just want you more, Change my mind so much I can't find it. I work so much can't be reminded. Life feels worse but good with you in it. Supposed to be on stage, yeah, I need a minute. Change my mind so much it's exhausting. I still think about the night out in Boston. I'm more hurt than I would admit it. Supposed to be a dope, yeah, I need a minute. 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 I need a minute.
Tate McRae.